What's up, everybody? Dark Cosmic here, back with another astrology video. Today I'm going to talk about Sun in the 7th house. So, what happens when an individual has Sun in the 7th house? So, this is similar to Sun in Libra. So, this person also, Sun in Libra, Sun in the 7th house, this is where the Sun falls because the Sun is exalted in Aries, so it falls in Libra. That means when it comes to your ego, your authority, your actions, this is best expressed in the sign of Aries, because the sign of Aries represents the self. It represents passion. It represents changing and being new within the changes that you make. So that's why it's good for that to be in your actions, and that's why it's good for that to be, in your ego, because it's, you are very a self-centered person in regards to your actions and the self. Not only that, you're very passionate in your actions as well. So that's why it's exalted in Aries. Aries people can seem like they have an unlimited supply of energy. So when the Sun is in Libra, it's more a little laid back, and it's also trying to bond with somebody else. So it's almost like your actions are, based off of the actions of another rather than yourself, and trying to agree and apply. You're not acting, you're more applying to somebody else. So that means that's a weak action. So having Sun in the 7th house, your Sun is in its fall. But other than that, this makes you guys like Libras. Your actions, your focus in life is going to be placed here. So your focus is going to be on one-on-one relationships. All the air signs are about relationships and friendships in a way. It's just they do it in a different way. Libra is one-on-one. Aquarius is the group. And Gemini is either more... Gemini's kind of like scattered all over the place and just likes to dibble and dabble in everything and everyone. So this is where your focus is going to be. It's going to be on one-on-one relationships, marriage, business partnerships. You guys are very logical when it comes to your actions. You guys always take into account how your actions affect others, especially your partner that you are with, whether that's your business partner or your current boyfriend or girlfriend or your spouse. You guys would never act without thinking about them, whereas an Aries may do that. So that's why Aries in the 7th house would be bad, because they're acting without thinking, or even Mars in the 7th house sometimes would be bad because of that. So, but yeah, you guys are always keeping in mind other people, the other, in regards to your actions. And your ego oftentimes is reflected on, how valuable you are to somebody else and how much you can relate to somebody else. If you don't have anybody to relate to, sometimes you feel like your ego is hurt by that. If you feel like somebody doesn't want to relate to you, if you know what I mean. With my experience with Libras, they always want to be able to relate to you on some level, even if you guys fall out. I've seen Libras quit jobs, right, that I've worked at, right, and the boss is a Libra and the coworker is a Libra, and they quit the job, and yet they'll keep coming back just to maintain the relationship that they had. But then they'll go split away, and in that friendly interaction, they'll still talk behind each other's backs sometimes, and then they'll meet up and then just try to create the balance. It's almost like this, sorry to say, there's like a little fakeness to it. And this is why the Sun falls here, because it's not genuine action. It's not genuine ego. You're not genuinely showing your ego. You're not genuinely showing your actions all the time. So some people might think you guys are a little superficial sometimes as a result. But other than that, this makes a very creative person. This will make somebody that really enjoys acting on, they like to talk. But the things that they like to talk about is things relating to the arts, beauty, pleasure. These people probably are seen as probably lazy or just really intelligent in knowing how to get their way. You guys are very charming. You guys have good taste. And I'd say overall with this placement, this is like your focus in life is going to be relationships. This is what's going to help you the most, because you have this placement because you in a way you need other people's input. You need another person to be around you, because you probably, you probably don't quite know how to do it on your own anyway. I'm not saying that you guys can't function by yourselves, but a lot of times you guys need that extra input, which is fine. Some people need that, you know what I'm saying? And you guys will do very well. Also, Libras are very ambitious people. This is why, the reason why that is because the sun falls here, it makes it so that you guys overly compensate for what you lack. So you guys, if you feel like you're being fake, sometimes you'll be extremely honest about things and clear cut, because you feel like people think you're fake. And if people think you're lazy, sometimes you'll be incredibly ambitious as a result, because you don't want that label of being lazy. So some of you Libras are incredibly, or some sun in the seventh house people are incredibly ambitious and just go-getters because of this placement, because you guys feel that you lack that. So this is my assessment on the sun in the seventh house. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment below, subscribe, like. One love.